Hello everybody, my name is Matt Hummel. Today we're going to be talking about Game of Thrones. Right now Game of Thrones is blowing up. It's actually the biggest show on television right now. It's the most celebrated show around the world. The show has some of the most insane plot lines, insane plot twists. It's some of the most brutal and gory scenes you'll ever see. It's got a lot of fighting, a lot of excitement. That's why I want to talk about it today. I want to talk about it because I want all of you people here to enjoy the excitement that I feel every single week when I get to sit down and watch Game of Thrones. Some of the main points I'm going to go over are basically just the families that are in the show. One of the families, the Stark family, it's the main family that the show follows. The second family is the Lannisters. I want to talk about them because they just have a huge impact on the world and every single person in it. The third family that I want to talk about is the Targaryens, just because the Targaryens have such a big future ahead of them, and they're going to be such a huge impact later in the show. As I said before, there's a lot of killing and gruesome scenes in the show, and most of this has to revolve around the Stark family. The show begins with the Stark family, and it follows them throughout every season. They're the most important family, and they basically represent what is good in Game of Thrones world. They're just, they have morals, they follow an honor code. The Stark family is made up of the father, Ned Stark, the wife, Catelyn Stark. The next son is Rob Stark. Then it goes Jon Snow, who's a bastard son of Ned Stark. Sansa Stark, Bran Stark, Arya Stark, and Rickon Stark. Because the show revolves around the Stark family, some of them are seen to rise to great heights, and some of them are also seen to fall and get killed off at various points in the show. That's why it's got so many different plot twists and different points. When I said that the Stark family represents what is good in the world of Game of Thrones, the Lannister family represents what is bad and corrupt. The Lannister family is in it from the beginning also, but what they value is not being pride and honorful. They value the family name and gold and power. The Lannister family is made up of Tywin Lannister, Jaime Lannister, Cersei, and Tyrion. Cersei is she's queen, married to Robert Baratheon, who's king of the Seven Kingdoms in Game of Thrones. They have 3 children, Joffrey, Tommen, and Myrcella. The show begins with the idea that Cersei's family, or her 3 children, are brought into this world through incest, which leads the entire world coming for a fight for the throne. Before the Starks and the Lannisters, there was the one family called the Targaryens. This family ruled for thousands of years, and when the throne was taken, a few Targaryens were able to escape overseas and have been waiting to regain what is theirs. The Targaryen family supposedly has dragon blood in their veins. So what this means is that they are able to ride and control dragons as Aegon once did. Daenerys Targaryen is the daughter of the last Targaryen king, known as the Mad King, who was killed by Robert Baratheon in the Great War, as well as her older brother, or the Mad King's son, Rhaegar. Right now, Daenerys is waiting overseas, waiting to build up her army, gain followers, come back even more powerful, and take what is hers. Along the way, Daenerys comes up with 3 dragon eggs, which are believed to be nothing but rock and stone, but later we find out have actual power. So hopefully I've informed all of you about what Game of Thrones truly is, and hopefully I've gained your excitement. As I said before, the Starks represent what is good. The show mainly follows them. The Lannisters are corrupt and only value gold and power, although they do stick to their family. And the Targaryens are waiting to reclaim what is theirs through fire and blood.